Well, howdy, folks. Figure we'll go do something a little bit more fun today. Got my big yellow friend warming up. Won't take too long because it's like 90 degrees out here. So, got a little issue when I took you spraying with me the other day over there. So, out mowing today with my little Dixie chopper, and I need to mow underneath this anyway. So I want to try something down there in my ditch too with my straw. So we'll go over there and take care of that tree right now. And I'll get to work in air conditioning for a while. So anyway, yeah, this didn't come with air conditioning. Let's see how I'm going to do this here. Yeah. Be like a professional here. I think you can see. What can you see here? Anyway, I'm gonna get a video together with my big yellow friend here. I'd rather have it inside, like I said, but I just don't have the shop space. So I park it right here, and it's in the shade most of the time right here. So just got to stretch the boom out there, get underneath my power line going to the house. Back up. Camera. I should just look it out. I gotta go. So I can see behind me. scrap guy. And they was going to come over there and just take it apart. And there at where it was at his gravel pit. So it's only like 3 miles from here. So I went on over there and said, well, I'll just go over and take a look at it. And I couldn't believe it. The bucket had all new pins and bushings put in it. Just about everything else had pins and bushings put in it. Bucket wasn't that old. It had a thumb on it. I wish it had a hydraulic thumb on it. And I'm in the works of doing that. So, anyway. The motor. They had got a motor for it. Had working for him at the time had a friend of his that had a remanufactured engine. It was a truck engine, but the same engine basically, but a truck engine, not industrial engine. That he just had it overhauled, and so. About a month, and anyway, he rolled the truck over, wrecked the truck and rolled it over, totaled out the truck. So the mechanic went ahead and the farmer got the motor off of it. The mechanic went ahead and took that motor and then took the motor out of this and took all the industrial stuff off of it and changed it around from the truck motor to this. So get it away from that limb there. He had it all set up and stuff. I kind of wish I would have went down over there. Pretty good little slope here. Maybe I can kind of pick him up there. He had the engine all set over there, ready to put in it, and the mechanic had a stroke. So he wasn't able to finish it. I don't know why the farmer didn't go ahead and call Caterpillar out. Have go ahead and put the motor in. Farmer just went on out and bought another track hoe. Of course, he wanted a track hoe with air conditioning in it. This didn't have air conditioning. Putting air conditioning in their thing wasn't that easy. This is a 2004 model, or 9 training for. Sorry. And you go to talk to an equipment dealer or anything, they talk to you like you're crazy. That thing should have been in a junkyard years ago. See if I can punch this up a little bit now. Like I said before, I can't really stand anything that's, especially in pretty decent shape. Yeah, that'll work. And so anyway, made a deal with him, bought it. I went over there and got the transmission, or not the transmission, but the engine. And brought it back over. House here, and put a battery with it, put some fuel with it. Let's see, kind of worried. Let's see. Geez, let me help with the tree here. See what I got. So anyway, we got it started right up, ran like a brand new one. Yeah, I don't like going that way. Maybe I do it this way. Yeah, I might be able to do that. Use that thing. Anyway, the neighbor there, I'm going to kind of keep hanging on there a little bit. Well, sort of like that. Where'd that go? So, then the neighbor over here, up on the hill here, I called him up to get his help. So went over to my backhoe. Try not to tear that sod up. And he got, when I hooked onto the engine, he guided it into place there. I went ahead and one day, then the next day I went over there and by myself and finished up the wires up, and antifreeze in it and stuff. Started it up, and then I got the neighbor. He'd come with me, and he followed me. We went over there and we got it. He followed me home. thing's kind of big. You got to kind of watch where you're turning and stuff into. Let's go ahead and take that limb down there too. I don't know what's holding them things up there. Back up a little bit. All these buttons down here, you probably can't see, but there's all wasn't working, and this has got a 2-speed transmission type thing in it. But the high speed it wasn't working, so it took me twice as long to walk it home. I did get a little kind of nervous. What the heck would have happened if something would happen on the road? This is a 50,000 pound machine. And I would have had to got another machine, hired another machine to come out. And a low bore and stuff, it would have been very spendy. Because I didn't know anything about the hydraulics. Bunch this up and I'm going to just set it right over here on the other side of the fence, and I'm going to come down with the John Deere with my grapple. What my plans are anyway. So for the age of the machine, it's been taken real good care of. Previous owners. I mean, it's not new machine. That'll do farmer really good. I tore down the neighbor's house over there, the one that come and helped me. That was for the payback for helping me get this thing going. That was his grandparents' house, and then his parents bought it, and that's where he was raised. Needed a lot of work done on the foundation. It was mobile home right next to it, right behind it and stuff. So. More of a mess than what I really want. I have to get the dump trailer down here and hook it to my F-350 because too many more pieces than what I really want to put over there in that ditch. So we'll go ahead and leave that like that. Let's see what we got. Whoa. That's a big old tree. I don't see any other limbs that's really dangerous. Getting back to my air conditioning, knock on some wood, which is not even wood in here, but I call, as far as call Caterpillar, manufacturer of this plate thing, and like I say, they laugh at you when you call for any kind of parts. So I was able to find a dead tree over there. I don't know if I can reach it. Anyway, you call for parts, and they kind of laugh at you, and they say that thing needs to be in a junkyard somewhere. So needless to say, you can't find parts. You can't call Caterpillar to get new parts. But I was able to find, they called it a new takeoff, and it was a brand new unit. So I was able to find the parts. Tree right there. You know what? I'm going to leave it. Woodpeckers are liking it, and it's already leaning that way pretty bad. So almost on something like that, I need to get my man lift down here, and I think I can get up there and go ahead and cut it off. It would be, I'd have to build a road down in there. I don't think I could bring it back this way. Let's see. Well, that thing is really Unless it's really, really not much holding it. Put a little swing pressure on it, but just see how tender it is. I'm afraid of messing with that thing. My luck, the top of that thing would bust out, come down that boom, come right down here to the tab, or tear something up, and it's not worth it to me to take that chance. It's a rotten at the top. I believe even if it did go that way, those other trees and stuff, it would stop it, dust the top off of it before it would actually tear up anything. Trees and stuff like this, you gotta really watch where you're at. Top of that boom is probably 25 feet up in there. Go here and straw I put in the ditches and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can squish them down in there. I think I can get it out of here now. Squish them down in there in the ditch itself. I don't think they're going to go anywhere now. They're pretty well saturated. That's my main goal, is keep any kind of water, slow water coming down there, and let the water spread out. Because once you get sod growing down there, anytime you get a torrential rain, stuff like that, it'll just come on down here and it won't cut down in the ditch itself. That's what the goal is. Anyway, I got it home. messing with all these buttons, and they was just all laid with dust. So another hint of air conditioning is very important with a piece of equipment. And so you keep the cab closed up and stuff. Keep that dust out of there, because dust and electronics don't really mix too well together. Grass eventually to grow up there. Those guys. Got a deal on that straw. The guy was selling it cheap because it got wet. Well, it didn't bother me none. I wanted wet.